Come make an upper income breakfast with me as I talk about what running my little free pantry has reminded me about wealth and income disparity in the United States. So some context for me, I became very interested in class studies when I got to college. I grew up working poor. I saw college as my way out, got an academic scholarship to a private college where I was surrounded by lots of million and billionaire with a B heirs. And I looked at their life and I looked at my life and I was like, my family works just as hard. Why did they have it so much, quote unquote, easier? And I became so fascinated by this that class studies and race studies became one of my academic focuses for my history degree in college. I then went on to law school, worked for one of the largest law firms in the world, was making over $400,000 a year, married somebody with family wealth, and then moved back to my very poor, small town. As I shared yesterday, one of the criticisms that I get with my little free pantry is that I don't provide enough healthy food. So I showed you how expensive it was to buy perishable food, but then I just want to talk about how health even comes into the utensils that I'm using. Since I'm hoping to get pregnant in the next year, we've tried to completely give up microplastics. So I'm wearing a cashmere sweater, although I bought it off of eBay. I'm using Caraway cooking utensils, which brand new are over $1,000. I got these off of eBay for a couple hundred, as well as the utensils. I'm using bamboo and wood, again, to avoid microplastics. And then in order to even cook this food, I have to have time to cook it. I have to have running water, which shocking, some people in America don't, because I have to be able to wash these. Even though Christian and I work a lot, we're able to outsource some labor. We have a house cleaner that comes every other week. We have a dishwasher, which some folks living in trailers don't have. And all of this just makes it easier so that after I work a 12 or a 15-hour day, which I do in my profession, I am sitting at a desk doing that. I'm not working in a factory like people in my family were. And so it's just physically easier to come home and cook healthy, nutritious meals. And then I'm able to use utensils that also support health. Because of these lack of resources and working demands, folks that are struggling often will use paper plates and plastic utensils, which the internet also hates. I actually like using glass plates and metal utensils because it makes me feel fancy. Lots of folks who are struggling work physically demanding jobs and don't have the same access to resources and things that I do. So I will never blame them for wanting to use a pull-top can or something they can put in a microwave and then eat it in a plastic plate that you can throw out. Hopefully, following my little free pantry journey will allow us to have more conversations about systemic poverty in this country. And if you're interested in more content like this, please let me know. Thanks for following.